Good day, YouTube. It is the 20th of August 2023 and we are in Potsville, Oregon, and this is part 2 of a tour of Potsville. Potsville was created by Eugene Potts. He was a legislator in Salem. He was actually the first supervisor, if you will, of the Oregon lottery when it was created. So I was told by the family the last time we visited here. So here's a map of Josephine County, and so here's Grants Pass. You might be familiar with Grants Pass. Okay, Rogue River is Hugo, which we just came through, and then here's Pottsville. Okay, so Wolf Creek, we just kind of cruised through there. We're just stopping at everything along the way. We've been here before, and we're gonna stop at places even though we might have been there before. So you can pause this video if you need to read all that, but here's just a little information on Grants Pass, Merlin, Jump Off Joe Creek, Kirby, Cave Junction, where my wife is from, Selma, Gallus, and Cave Creek. All right, pause. There's a little bit of information that's posted here. Very nice signage, a little information on the state of Oregon, Oregon flag. Pause. I'll tell you to pause if you want to stop and actually read it. Pause. 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 There you go. Let's do some walking. So I've videoed the other side of this museum grounds. There's only a couple other people here, actually just one other person. You just kind of show up and take a look around. They got cabins, I think you can rent them. Look up Pottsville on the internet. Last time we were here, they were working on those cabins, and we got like a super personal tour. Been anxious to come back for quite a few years, as we finally made it back. These cabins are awesome. Square log cabin there. Looks like a schoolhouse there with a bell. Road grader or road roller, steamroller, whatever you call it. So Eugene Potts was quite the collector of equipment, road building and farming. Really fun to see some of this stuff. I don't know where else you'd see it. Kind of in the wild, if you will. It's out right up by the highway. I see most of this engine is missing, or a lot of it is. Big old pistons in there, boy. Here's what's left of this old Hanson crane. Or is this a, yeah, crane. I see this big old bicycle type chain. You see all these welding repairs and stuff too. Telescoping boom. Gear driven. Yeah. All these things were run with brakes and clutches and chains and stuff. Guy could get pretty hurt. Hanson Comet Model 30. Tiffin, Ohio. Always look for to see if there's still an engine in these things. And I don't believe there is. Engine is not here. Manifest Destiny. Okay. Pause. Pause. Applegate Trail. Pause. Jesse Applegate. Pause. Little map action going on. The Great Migration of 1843. I can get square on that. Pause. The wagon. Pause. Right, Trails West. Pause. There you go. Typical wagon, 40 to 50 inch diameter wheels. They were running on 40s back then. They started the trend. big tires. That's a big tire. Here's a truck. It's a log truck. Look at that, chain driven, rubber tired over steel wheels. Look at the spring pack on this baby. Yeah. That was before dualies. 1919 white. Pause. She's all logged up, ready to roll. Transmission's in it. Engine is in it. Best. This is the best. This is the best 4-cylinder little dozer, according to the signs. Just got one valve cover off. But you can see that. Look at the size of the valves. I look at these and I go, what would it take to get it running? 1925. Almost 100 years old. She looks to be just about all there. Boy, you really worked a day. You spent 8 hours on this baby. Ooh, look at the radiator. That's cool. Individual tubes. Back in the day. So this would have been like a lumber hauler or something. Would have grabbed a stack of lumber in there. Moved it. What do they call it? Lumber carrier. Ross straddle, number 11. Capacity 10,000 pounds. Woo! 10,000 pounds. Old split rim tires. Some old wood stove parts. Boiler parts. Another truck. I dig these things, man. Engines in it. Transmissions in it. 1921 Day Elder Model F, 3.5 ton load capacity, 9,000 pounds. Load capacity, 9,000 pounds. Yeah, that's like a F450, isn't it? Look at the like almost dually on a single rear wheel. Look at the rear end on this thing. Wow, it's a top loader differential. Look at that. What are the springs for? Oh, the mechanical brakes. Yeah, mechanical brake arms. So I have a 36 Ford truck, mechanical brakes. I'm trying to leave the mechanical brakes, make it work what I can. They were vacuum assisted and it still works. I hooked them up. So here's a stationary engine. Who knows what they used it for? Is she locked up? Yeah. She's pretty rusty. What was this? Like a winch? Oh, it's on rails. So this is a little rail traveler or something. They didn't put a sign on it, but they could tell what it is because of what it is. Subsoiling plow. So this is a deep plow. It's got rippers on the back. Yep, 5 rippers on the back. And then somehow this thing would get the ability to lower. Oh yeah. Yep, see those arms? This thing would drop down. Deep plowing. Get the rippers way down in there. Horse-drawn Massey Harris sickle bar mower. Had a couple opportunities at sickle bar type mowers. Nothing this old. But yeah. Types of plows. Pause. Early plows. Pause. Pottsville, home of the Oregon Memories. Eugene Potts, founder. 3-point cultivator. 3-point cultivator. It's got some wheelbarrow tires on it for the moment. Probably was being used not that long ago. So this is currently a 2-bottom plow, but was set up for a 4-5 bottom plow. Okay, so not a deep plow. You'd run that one first, and then you'd grab this one up. Here's another deep plower with This has 2 plows on the back. Should have more than that, I guess. They're probably just missing. Yeah, they're just missing. They probably put them on that one. Anyway, we're good to go. What's this? Fun trying to figure out what this is from me, a non-farmer. There's the tag. Zerk Welding, it says. Don't know what that is. It's got holes and things. These aren't original, are they? Yeah, they might be. So, don't know. It's got a cover. I gotta figure it out. Let's read this thing. Like horticultural equipment, capacity 30. Capacity 30. Designed and manufactured by Zerk Welding in Michigan. I don't know. Probably some sort of a picker or something. Separator. Don't know. Here's a boiler. Some of it looks a little new. I don't know if they did that for aesthetics or somebody tried to work it. Why does it have somebody stuck a tractor seat on the back of it? That doesn't look right. It's got a ball hitch on the front. It's got pulleys and this is more of a display machine. Here's a big old case tractor. This thing's cool looking. Let's see if it shows any evidence of that it works. It's the boilers that park these things. There's a little wall there, but the shafts are a little bit rusty, so I'm doubting this thing works. I'm gonna try to move the wheel. Nope. I think she's a static display. These old steam jobby doos pull. They'll pull. They ain't got probably crap for horsepower, but they got torque like nobody's business. Here's a winch. That thing looks heavy. Double drum yarder with a gypsy spool. Whatever a gypsy spool is. But it's cool. Somebody drug that thing out of the woods somewhere. And what is this contraption? It's a forklift of some kind. It's got little like caster wheels back there. Steel wheels, rubber tires, steering wheel. It's got an engine in it. Got a generator on it. It's a little engine that could. What, do we got a name somewhere? Were they not proud of it? They didn't put their name on it. Oh, here we go. Willamette Heister lift truck. 1936 to 1942. Look at that. Load capacity 12,000 pounds at 21 inches. 4-cylinder gas. International Harvester Corporation engine. 2-speed manual transmission. Dry type clutch. Tires 22 by 14. Cool. Look at that old Magneto. I bet she'll run. Sitting under there. Oh, another roller. Hey, we're building roads again. Galleon tandem roller. 4 to 6 ton. Late 40s, early 50s. Look at that. Cool to see. Where are you going to see another one? Here's another winch. It has an electric motor. Something's got a slip here. They would never tie that in tight like that. Something's got a slip. Single drum winch. So, motor. Is this a belt? No, it's a double chain to a jack shaft. To a ring gear. Something must slip. Otherwise, this becomes dangerous. Oh, this is just a brake, though. It's a band brake. Oh, I get it. Something engages this clutch. But something, there should be a safety mechanism built in there too. Look at that big old motor. Big motor. Smaller motors. What size is this? It's probably, I'm gonna say it's 10 horsepower. Let's look. Oh, we're upside down. Horsepower, 7.5. Cool. Some sort of a lathe. Look at the cutting tip on it. Lathe, like a brake drum lathe or something. Another crawler. Another crawler. Awesome. Oh, it's got a flathead Ford in it. Okay, hang on, hang on. It's a yarder. So if you're not from the logging world, a yarder is like a stationary winch, and the cables and stuff they're all tied, and then there's pulleys and stuff, and the yarder is like, well, it's like the winch at the end of like a lift at a ski resort that takes you up the mountain and so forth. This is what takes the logs up the mountain. This is the yarder. So you just need a powerful winch. They would tie this thing down, they'd strap it and chain it to big trees and stuff, keep it from moving. And there'd be a yarder operator, maybe a couple of them. Washington Iron Works. But this is a flathead Ford. What does this say? Oh, it's the Mercury. Look at that, it says Mercury on it. That's cool as heck there. My 36 truck is a flathead. This is the engine where the exhaust ports on the center two cylinders on both sides are shared by one exhaust. So it's got two winches on it. I don't know if one goes one way and one goes the other. I am not familiar. Oh, this is a bucket. So this is like a drag bucket. You would hook a winch to this thing and drag it, and it would dig down, and then you'd lift it up and go empty it somehow or another. Cool. Look at that exhaust. It's awesome. Somebody made that. Just some plumbing pipe. They welded that one up. Interesting. Dual outlets. Dual exhaust. Heck yeah. Some of the old engines, they just ran a pipe from one manifold to another and then exhausted out the other one. So this probably went from here under the engine to the other one, and then it exhausted out the back. I recognize this dash piece had some gauges and stuff in it, like from an international truck or something. Something that's familiar. There's some little rototillers. Little harrow. Some one bottom plows. I have a similar one to this for my little John Deere 140 spring tooth harrows. So that's a peg tooth, so those don't move. Spring tooth, they do. Here's a hay rake. Look at that big ripper. Holy smokes. Look at, there's handlebars on the end of that thing. Oh my God. You would be dead by the end of the day. Wow. What's pulling that thing? Driven something or other. I don't know what that is. Some big old bolts. Antiquies. Antiquies. So you had to pull this with a tractor, but you gotta have force, some poor son of a gun on the end of that thing hanging on to it. I don't think so. I rototilled my father-in-law's front lawn here a month ago and thought I was gonna die. Pump. Got a oiler. And a water pump of some kind. Another water pump. Water tank. Air compressor. some sort of a seeder for seeding. Yep. Let's do that. Water tank or fertilizer tank or something. Don't know what this little guy is. She got a hand cranker on it for something. Don't know. Lots of gears. Don't know. Don't know. Another one of them. It's got a couple discs and a big plow and 2 plows. So it's like 2 bottom plow going on here. What's it say? Horse-drawn sulky plow. Sulky means you get to ride on it. So we've got a seat. Right. Look at this basket thing. It's got a latch on it, so it's like a elevator. So it was probably sent down somewhere on a winch. Looks pretty heavy duty, like maybe it's for mining. So if you had a cave in, you have an opportunity to get out. That little hook thing on the top, that's not original. It's too new. Oh, here's a big rake, hay rake. It's called dump rakes, early horse-drawn rakes. Operated from that seat. Wow, you're gonna get beat up, buddy. This must be like it's belt driven, big old belt. So it must take some power to run it. It looks like a pitter or something. There. Here's well, this is a Ford, no kidding. Ford Motor Company Limited. Yeah. Wow, this is old. A flathead. Looking for spark plugs. Boy, this would be another labor of love trying to make it work again, wouldn't it? Getting the thing apart would be amazing. Oh, I think the spark plugs are broke off. I was looking for counting spark plugs. Is it a 4-cylinder? Pretty sure that it is, but I was trying to count spark plugs, but they're broken up. One there, one there. One in here somewhere. And one up here. There's the other one right there. 4-banger. Here's a machine. Looks to be hay baling action. Yeah, this would pick up off the ground and I guess and bale it. A portable baling machine. Some carts. Water tank or something. Oh, it's a water truck. For probably put liquid fertilizer in there and then drag it along. Open up the valve and let her go, boys. Water the racetrack. Fire extinguisher, I believe. Yep, fire extinguisher. Some sort of processing for something. Concrete mixer or mortar or something. I think it's a pump. Yeah. Some sort of processing machine that does something. Grinds something, I'll bet. Got a little 4-banger motor on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see any of that. Let me know what it says. I can't read it. Starter and generator still on it. Got some pulleys on this end. Not sure that it goes with this machine. It kind of looks different, but who knows? Can you run 3 V-belts on a flat belt pulley? Don't know. We're getting down to the nothing. There's half a tractor. I guess we gotta go see it all, don't we? More stuff. Looks like parts out of other equipment. Don't know. I don't know what that orange thing is either. Almost looks like it is maybe a pump or something. It's got a turret, like maybe it spins around and shoots water or something. I don't know. Guessing here now. Oh, this is a tire machine here. I know what this is. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. A cement mixer. Front end off a big international truck. Oil tanks. Got some. Okay, let me go look around. We got that tractor there. What is this? It's a steam tractor. We know that because it's got a boiler on it. But what brand is it? Interesting. I don't see a sign. Chain steering. That's awesome. Yeah, take this to alignment shop. What the heck? Yeah, just check the toe and the camera. We'll be good. Oh, there we go. 1908 Russell steam tractor. Alright. Pause. 4.5 inch bore, 5 inch stroke, 12 horsepower. Wow. I think the N series Ford tractors are like 36 horsepower, but the torque out of this thing would just, you just pull that mountain over. They'll just keep pulling. All right, let me go see if there's anything else. If you're a riding mower guy like me, this thing's kind of cool. This is a 30-inch Park Special Toro. Looks like maybe it was restored at one time. It looks like it probably wouldn't take much to get her going again, but she's just sitting out. That's pretty cool. It's a reel type mower. Sharpen that up, get her going. We'll cut some grass real nice. And then this looks like a two-stroker. It is Goodall 20. Got some information. Pretty cool. Whatever this is. I don't know. I don't know. There's a disc. Oh, it's a planter. It opens up a row for you and seeds will fall down. Yep. I don't know what drops the seed, but pretty cool. It's like a searchlight or something. What is this? Yeah, baby. Department of Commerce. Airways. Wow. Alright, what else? Alright, here's some information on Eugene Potts. So you're going to want to pause this so you can read it. Pause. Pause. Call these walk behind tractors. This one here had a chain and some more equipment. Might have had an engine here, but who knows what it did. So there's a pulley there would have drove that sprocket and had these steel wheels. Doesn't seem like it had much use unless these were more recently built because they're not even wore. Here's a walk behind tractor. It's in great condition. Pretty cool. Be fun to restore stuff like that. Look at the exhaust on this one. That's awesome. Art Deco. Those are big rototillers. Man, at the end of the day, you've had it. You better get ice cream at the end of that one. That's all I can tell you. Alright. I think you can rent these cabins and such. I think this is the little blacksmith shop over here. We'll go see if there's anything to see. And they have events and stuff here. You have to check your calendar. Check their calendar. then check your calendar. But come out here if you can. It's near Grants Pass. A lot of fun. But if you can't, I just did a little video for you so you can experience a little bit of it. Cool murals. This thing has really come a long way since the last time I was here, which is really good to see. I don't remember all the equipment that was here and still it is here, but they obviously have a parade route and big speakers and announcer and stuff for having events out here. That's super cool. Do you ever get ditched by your wife at the gift shop and stuff and it make you sit outside for an hour or so? I've done that to my wife here, so I guess I'm making up for her a little bit. She's probably not mad at me at all. Here's a little blacksmithing pit. Got a air pump over there on an electric motor. I see somebody who's gonna hook this bicycle up to it. No, I'm kidding. Blacksmith. Pause. Cool gate, huh? So I got a bellows working over there. I see a rope. Probably make one of the kids do that. There's a drill press on the wall. I'm looking for a means to power it. Must just be by hand. More of a display than a working blacksmith shop. I don't see any evidence of this in use, but pretty cool. Oh, I'm a lantern guy too. Look at the lanterns over there. Cool. Alright, here's another sign. Pioneer Town. Pause. Alright guys, I think I said I thought you could rent these. I thought I saw somewhere where you can. They are not fixed up to sleep in or anything. They are actually just set up as, this is a country store inside. There's just not enough light to get any video and stuff, but they're all set up as museum little showpieces. So the little hotel there, little country store, little schoolhouse and stuff. Of course, they're not open today, but check their schedule on the day that they could have these displays open, and you'd have a fun time just going through all the little buildings too, which are not included on today's video. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thumbs up on the way out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and we will catch you guys on the next video.